want to create a grouping variable or a between groups variable, but you don't have a standard sorting scheme. So for example, we could want to split final percent grade into three approximately equal groups of students. You know, those who did poorly, those who did somewhere in the middle, and those who did well. But we don't want to specifically say which values in final percent grade would lead to which values in the new variable. To do this, in SPSS, you can go to transform and then rank cases. You take the original variable that you want, final percent grade, and you put it into the variable box, and then you click on rank types. In here you have to unclick rank because that will create a new variable that we don't need, and you click Ntiles, and in this box here you simply write the number of groups that you want SPSS to create. So I'm going to put 3 different groups and press continue. Then press OK. It'll give us some output saying that it's created this new variable, and this new variable will show up at the very end of our data set. So I'm just going to drag it over to the original variable and then sort ascending by final percent grade. And so you can see that it's simply taken up these values and split it into 3 groups. So this variable will always be called n and then the name of the variable. So in this case we have percent, n%. And if you create or run this command again, it'll create a variable that's basically unrecognizable. So make sure that you delete variables before you run it again. The problem with this type of variable creation is that they may not always make sense. So for example, a student who did the lowest group 1 can be anywhere from 41 all the way down to 77%. So you can see that somebody who did 77% of the course didn't actually do poorly, but the whole purpose of this is to create 3 approximately equal groups. So SPSS is not interpreting the data, it's just creating groups. When you do this kind of variable, you always have to make sure you go in and label the different values and what they mean. So I can say that 1 is those who did poorly, 2 somewhere in the middle, and then 3 those who did well. Okay. And there you have it. We have 3 groups based on final percent grade that are approximately equal.